Hey friends, how are you today? We are going to be using magazines all this week. I love magazines. When I'm done with them, they are so much fun. I don't want to throw them out. I'm going to use them again, right? So I've got a whole bunch of magazines here. Now today I'm doing something called Silly Faces, which is really fun. And what you're going to need for Silly Faces is you're going to get your magazines out right here. And I've got a glue stick. And I've got my adult scissors, and you would get out your kid's scissors. So that's all you need for Silly Faces. And this is so much fun. You can do it for a really long time. So before I started this video, I was looking through all of my magazines, and this is what I did. I decided to cut out faces, bodies, animals. Sometimes I just cut out an eye. Sometimes I just cut out a mouth. I cut out interesting things, and then I decided to make a very silly face out of it. So I'm gonna show you some things that I found, and then I would love you to try it, but I'm gonna show you what I did. So one of the things I found was this cool picture of a guy hiking, so I cut it out. Now, I'm not gonna glue it down today because I'm just gonna show you, but if I was making this and wanted to save it, of course, I would glue it down, and that's what I want you to do. So I put my hiker down, and then I was like, what would make that look really funny? And then I found, as I was cutting out, I had cut out this face, which did make me laugh. It did, little kid with sunglasses on. And when I put that face on top of the hiker body, I just thought that that was hysterical, that looked really funny. So you can take a body of one person and the head of another person and mix and match them and make a really silly face, a really silly person. So that was one. Now, I'm gonna go back and glue this down later, but I want to show you more of what I did. So sometimes I like to cut out an animal. So I found this really cool face of a cow. Now, I can put that down. I was like, what will make that funny? So I had cut out this little picture of a nose. Can you see that? And I decided I would replace that, the cow's nose, with a human nose. And then I was like, what else could I do? And I had this little smile that I had cut out. And so I added the smile to the cow, and look at how it looks. Doesn't that make you laugh? I think that's so funny. You can kind of switch it around different ways to see what looks really funny to you, but look at that. That is hysterical. I think it's so funny. So you might want to use an animal and then give it some human teeth or nose or eyes. I don't know what you're gonna find in the magazine, but that's really funny. Then you know what? I was looking through and I found a picture of a car I cut out of a magazine. And I put that down and I was like, now that really isn't a silly face. What could I do? Well, as I was looking through the magazine, I found a picture of this pirate with his little parrot down here. And I thought, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the pirate, like he's, instead of coming out of a ship, he and his little parrot will be coming out of a car. So he's pointing off to something in the distance. So that made a pretty silly, kind of a silly little picture right there from my magazine. So you might find objects that you want to use. All right, then here's another thing you can do. I cut out a picture of two people sitting together, but I didn't cut out their heads. I just cut out the body part, and I put that down. Then I had a bunch of pictures of different faces, and I decided I was gonna add the faces to the body. They didn't go along with it. So I found this one, and I think I'll add it right here. Oh, that looks pretty silly, doesn't it? And then I found this tiny little face, which I thought would be funny to put right here. Got a tiny little face right there. So now you added in different faces to different bodies. Isn't that hysterical? I love that. Okay, so you can do that too. You can see where I'm going with this. You guys just gotta get busy cutting out all different things in your magazines. All right, now I decided I wanted to actually make a person. So what I did was I cut out some eyes. I have this little pair of eyes right here. So There's eyes, little eyes, so I'm putting them down there. And then I cut out the bottom half of someone's face, right there, just the nose and the mouth. So I thought, I'll add that in right there. I'm gonna make a really silly face. Then I cut out the top of someone's hair. Found this cool picture of someone, and I think I'll add that on right there. Are you liking this face? Then I thought, oh, it definitely needs a body. So I used a cell phone for that. So they've got a cell phone body. And then I just thought it needed some arms and legs. So I just cut out pieces from my magazine, like arms, and we'll give it 2 legs, like doing a little jig there. And there's our little silly person. I love it. So you can find different hair and different eyes and mouths, and look at that. You've got a whole little person there made out of a cell phone. Okay, pretty silly, you guys, right? But a ton of fun. And this can go on for hours. All right, now, you know what else? I thought, I found a really cool tree. I cut out the tree and I was like, how can I make this into a silly face? So I put that down. Like I said, I had cut out a bunch of different eyes. So I'm gonna put the eyes on the tree. It's kind of like the tree is the face, right? Then I cut out a nose and a mouth, so I'm gonna put that down there. It's looking like a tree face, right? Then I found some really crazy hair, and I thought, ooh, I know, I'll put that down on there. Look at that, how's that look? Does that look pretty silly? I love that. So I was mixing and matching hair, eyes, mouth, and a tree for the face, which is something different. All right, how about one last silly one here? All right, I found this really cool picture of ice cream, and I thought that looks like a body. So I think I'll put that right there. And then I was like, now it needs a head. I'm gonna make a person out of ice cream. So I found this picture, and I think I'll put that on top right there. So now he's got his head and his body. He's got an ice cream body. Then I found an arm that's holding an ice cream. So I think I'll make it coming out of the body like that. And he's holding a cell phone, and now it looks like he's holding an ice cream. And then I found this piece of pizza. I cut that out, and I thought, oh, he needs a little hat. What do you think? And now I've got, oh, Sarah's hand is coming in there, a big smile that I can add. Now he's got an extra silly smile, right? And you know what? I did find a pig ear, so maybe he just needs a pig ear like that. What do you think? We could even take something and add it that we had used before, right? We could take that hair if you wanted and add that hair instead. So you see how this goes. You're just mixing and matching all different kinds of things. Now that is really making me laugh. Maybe he needs hair and a hat. What do you think? What do you think of it? I'm really liking it, guys. All right, so this is a lot of fun. I would love for you to try it. So get out your magazines, get out your glue, start cutting out and start making different silly faces. If you do that today or sometime this week, I would love if a grown-up would take a picture of it and post it below what you made. I would love to see it. So ask your grown-up to do that if you're finished. All right, I'm gonna get going. Look, I cut out this, and I think I could do really something fun with this. So I'm gonna get started with it. You guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.